This is Lucas with MTGHeadquarters.com, and I'm here with another Magic Online Constructed video series. As opposed to Standard, which I've shown the past couple of times, this time I'm gonna go a little bit into Legacy. Now I know when people think Legacy, they think Force of Will, Swords to Plowshares, True Name Nemesis, you know, those sort of things. Well, this deck has a certain place in my heart, and a very small percentage of the meta as well. And this is called Belcher, named after, well, Goblin Charbelcher. The goal of the deck is to count to 6 or 7, and then win with either Empty the Warrens or Goblin Charbelcher on turn 1 or 2, preferably turn 1. Now, the deck is very beatable. Oftentimes you ask your opponent a question. That question is, do you have Force of Will when you try and cast Empty the Warrens, or like when you try and cast Seething Song or Empty the or Goblin Charbelcher rather, or Burning Wish. And then if you have Force of Will, you probably die. But the goal of this deck is just to ramp out mana. You have a singleton land in the form of Taiga that you can fetch out with Land Grant. The reason you play Taiga is Land Grant fetches out forests, and Goblin Charbelcher deals double damage if the land is a mountain. You also want to tap for green and red for Tinderwall, to be able to cast Tinderwall. So you play 4 Chrome Moxes, 4 LEDs, 4 Lotus Petals, 4 Gitaxian Bows. Like it's mostly 4 ofs. 4 Rite of Flame, 4 Desperate Ritual, 4 Metamorphose, 4 Burning Wish, and I'll explain the Burning Wish package in a second. 4 of both Elvish and Seething Spirit Guides, 4 Seething Song, 4 Belchers, and you only run 3 Empty the Warrens. The reason you run 3 is you have Burning Wish. So Burning Wish acts as Empty the Warrens 4 through 7, because you have one lying in sideboard. You play in sideboard. Bribery is kind of like the unofficial fun thing to include with Burning Wish. Being able to bribery out a Gristlebrand versus Reanimator or Sneak and Show feels very, very good. It also gives you an out to be Oops All Spells, which shows up online a lot more because you just bribery out their Laboratory Maniac and then they die. Diminishing Returns is the worst case. You just have to use it to try and keep going off. It's not actually that good, but sometimes you just have to go for it. You play Infernal Tutor, basically the Storm Count +1. Like if you have enough mana to be able to Burning Wish for Infernal Tutor after you crack an LED, then you get Infernal Tutor for Empty the Warrens, and then continue to go off that way. Past in Flames in case you have a bunch of spells. Empty the Warrens, I already explained. Pyroclasm to beat the Mirror, or to just Wrath Elves, for example. Goblin Warstrike is if you have double Burning Wish and enough mana to be able to cast a large Empty the Warrens, then Goblin Warstrike, and then deal them a ton of damage. It's also pretty good. You play Reverent Silence to beat Leyline of Sanctity. Hull Breach, this should probably be a Shattering Spree, but does the same sort of effect. It's a sorcery that removes it. Here I'm playing Guttural Response instead of Xantid Swarm. Xantid Swarm is stronger against cards like Flusterstorm. Guttural Response tends to blow people out if they don't expect it. So that's basically the deck. The rest of it, you just have to see how beautiful it is in action. So enjoy. So here we are, round 1. We lost the die roll, which is kind of unfortunate. This hand, 1, 2, 3, cycle. I'm not gonna mulligan this hand. This hand's not the best because it has 2 Metamorphose, so it ups our Storm count. And if we hit, oh snap. Okay, so we're against what is this? Could this be? Oh, this is a fascinating one. This could be some sort of Tezzeret build, it looks like. The fact he has Talisman of Dominance is not the best sign for us. Okay, well. So we have Petal, Rite of Flame, Metamorphose. And then probably just a big empty. Flusterstorm would be really bad for us, but we can't exactly play around it. So Rite of Flame. Oh, looks like he's F6 of sorts. Red, green, Metamorphose, red, green. Let's probe him, see what we have to be scared of? Nothing. So we're gonna go Taiga, Desperate Ritual, tap my Taiga, and Big Empty. No point just playing Belcher and passing. Getting all the goblins is more effective against Leyline of the Meek combo. Since we just gotta attack him as fast as possible. He might have, I mean, he probably has a turn 2 Jace, which, you know, turn 2 Jace is not that bad. But we're gonna turn all our creatures sideways. That plus he just lightning bolted himself to be able to Jace there. If we draw another mana source, we will probably Burning Wish for Goblin Warstrike. But yeah, we're just gonna ignore this Jace and attack him with, I believe it's 12 goblins. It's 12 or 14. I didn't look at the storm count. It doesn't really matter. The only downside to Jace is I need to individually for each one say ignore Jace. Just gotta do all the clicking, all of it. Okay. That's the thing. You just ignore whatever's going on and just like smash your face. You're at 1. So now he's down to 1 mana, or rather 2. He can't tap this for colored, and he can't tap his Ancient Tomb. So that's nice that he can't go Thopter Foundry Sword of the Meek this turn, even if he found it, because his Ancient Tomb is quasi dead. He's just gonna brainstorm again. I'm not sure what he's looking for here. But whatever it is, hopefully it's a good one. So this is the sort of matchup where we bring Guttural Response, since we know he has Force. Or rather, I've seen these sort of lists run Force of Will. This time we were pretty immune to it unless he Force of Willed the Desperate Ritual, which is pretty uncommon. Typically they Force of Will the Burning Wish, the Belcher, or the Seething Song. And since we didn't land grant for the Taiga, we were using our Desperate Ritual for 3 mana, and that's typically where they hold back. So we would have gone Taiga plus Empty. So our hand was pretty good against Force of Will there. Like, he had the Force of Will and Manamorphose. Not sure what's happening over there. Looks like he might be trying to find an out here. But, he's running on 2 colorless and a single blue or black. So, it's probably just dead. Is he running out the clock? No. Okay, Chalice of the Void on 0. Fantastic. I don't care about that. I mean, it does stop our Chrome Mox, mind you. And he taps his own Talisman to kill himself. Okay, so we're going to bring in 2 Guttural Responses, take out 2 Chrome Moxes. Simple sideboarding. Now, this is one where Hull Breach isn't that good, but Shattering Spree actually is. But that's okay. We'll be fine. Bribery's not the best in this matchup. Empty's still fine. Pyroclasm's okay. It's not the best. It does wipe his board from 1/1s, but he probably has enough life to be able to survive that after the fact. No need to bring in Reverent Silence, since at worst we Burning Wish for it. So we're just gonna run with this and see what's going on. He's probably gonna mulligan to Force of Will. That's not a good sign. This hand is all land, no decent spell, so I'm gonna mulligan, and I'm not gonna mulligan this hand. Lets us at least see what we have to play around with Gitaxian Probe. So he's just going to Chalice on 1, and I think that beats us. Chalice on 1 sometimes does, sometimes doesn't. You just gotta sit here for a little bit. We don't necessarily want to land grant this turn. So, and my guess is he just kept the hand on City of Traders Chalice. I guess that's all he kept the power of the hand in. So if we draw another Lotus Petal or something, we're fine. Guttural Response does in fact beat that. So we can Petal, Land Grant, Manamorphose, Ritual. That doesn't do anything. So I'm just going to discard probably this Tinderwall. I think I'm just going to discard this Tinderwall. Like, we do have 2 mana, we just need to draw a relevant spell for it. If I draw Burning Wish, we'd be okay. So does he have Trinisphere? Okay, now that I think is unbeatable. Yeah. Probably not winning that game. Funny, we were actually going to resolve the Belcher next turn too. Just gotta hit submit again. No point in waiting for it. No mulligans from me. This hand's actually pretty good. Unfortunately, we have to land grant first, so he'll know our hand. But sometimes you just gotta go for it. The fact he also kept on 7 is pretty bad too. Add green, Tinderwall. Cast right, cast Ritual, and empty. Go. So we have 12 guys. We've drawn an unusual number of Burning Wishes, Empty the Warrens. But yeah, we just gotta go for this and see if this gets there. It's the wonders of Belcher. You don't care. You just go for it. I would have liked anything to up the storm count by another couple amount, but we're just gonna keep smashing his face. And he didn't keep a Force of Will hand, so I'm not sure what he kept. Yeah, if we draw another 1 mana source, we Burning Wish for Goblin War Strike. Yep, there you go. Were we gonna Goblin War Strike? Let's see. He's showing. Oh, he kept Chalice, Ratchet Bomb, Force, but he didn't Force of Will. We land granted, so he must have just drawn the Force of Will, because there's plenty of blue cards. I don't know. He should have forced. Like, he should have forced the Desperate Ritual. And then we die. Okay, well, I'll take the win. So here we are, round number 2 with Belcher. This hand's pretty good. I'm not going to mulligan it. It's pretty slow on the empty front. Oh, he has probed us. We have been probed. So he could be any number of things. We're also going against Belcher, it looks like. Or Oops All Spells, it's one of the two. Another degenerate combo deck. Which is bad for us. Oh, is it Reanimator? It might be Reanimator, it might be Ad Nauseam Tendrils. Also known as Ant. We actually don't have that many Empty the Warrens tokens, by the way, because Simian Spirit Guides are not Manamorphose. But we'll be okay. Red, green, land grant because up the storm count, Taiga, exile 1, and just get 8 guys, but it's a 2-turn clock because of his Gitaxian probes, so we're just gonna have to go for it this way. It also means if we ever draw Burning Wish, we can Burning Wish for empty, or Burning Wish for Goblin War Strike and use it the same turn. So if we draw Burning Wish, we just win. which is a pretty nice thing to have. Unfortunately, if he does go off, like, there's not much we can do about it. Yeah, this is definitely ad nauseam tendrils. How did he scry with that bottom top? Let's see if he shuffles. He chose 2 shuffles, so he's short at least a piece or 2, which is nice. So hopefully we just draw Burning Wish here, and I can show you guys the Burning Wish plan. Nope, but we are attacking him for a bunch. So now he's down to 8. But if he goes off, he goes off, and we can't really do anything about it. And it is completely possible that he does. But attacking him for 8 does make the actual ad nauseum play not as good for him, which is pretty nice, since that's a huge card draw. Yeah, he just couldn't recover from it. But yeah, I'm almost certain this is ad nauseum tendrils. I don't believe Ant runs Force. I'm gonna think for a quick sec. Yeah, I don't think Ant plays Force, so I don't think I'm gonna bring Guitar Response. I think their interaction is mostly through discard. So Cabal Therapy and the like. This hand is pretty good. No mulligans here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have Belcher on turn 1, or we have Empty the Warrens on turn 1. So this hand is surprisingly good. It's immune to a lot of things. It forces him if he has Cabal Therapy. 1 Cabal Therapy doesn't do much, since it hits only 1 card. And if he names Empty or Belcher, we just go through the other plan. Yeah, so Thoughtseize means he has to take... Okay, well, Cabal Therapy then. He has to take a mana thing. Named Belcher. Okay. So he's taking away the turn 1 kill, but is opting to let us have Empty the Warrens tokens. Unless he has Lotus Petal 2nd Cabal Therapy. That'd be pretty good by him, but looks like he doesn't. So hopefully we draw it. That's not a Spirit Guide and just another spell to up the storm count. That's all we're really looking for. Fantastic. Yep. Totally Ant. Okay, well, we're gonna land, grant, get our Taiga. And then right, and then cast Simian Spirit Guide, cast LED. We're not gonna crack our LED though. And just get 10 goblins. That way, if we draw Burning Wish, we can still cast Burning Wish, get Goblin War Strike. Use Goblin War Strike. And he's not tendrilzine. He's not using tendrils to not die this turn. Very well next turn he could go just ritual tendrils, and that'll keep him alive for an extra turn. So that is something to keep in mind. Because if we draw Burning Wish, oh, he's going to Duress? Sure. Nice Duress. We also land granted, so he should have known that was there. Okay. So my guess is he's going to not be able to tendrils us for full damage this turn. But he'll be able to keep himself alive another turn. That's what is my guess is going to be his line. Because he goes ritual, and then maybe one other spell, and then tendrils. That'd be 8 damage to us, and he gains 8 life. Which, you know, keeps him alive for a turn, but doesn't exactly. Oh, sorry. Forgot about the LED. So yeah, here's ritual tendrils. That's all he has left in his hand. So it's gonna keep him alive another turn. Oh, he's just gonna go ritual tendrils, save the other tendrils. This puts him dead to Goblin War Strike. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and attack. Put him to 3. And I think we got him here. So we know he has a Ritual in hand. Is he Past in Flames? Past in Flames would have been an out for him. Oh, there's the Belcher. There's Burning Wish too. Yeah, no Force of Will. Good for us. We're just a little bit faster than Ant. We're more vulnerable to Force, and we have less control of our own destiny. That's why people choose to play Ad Nauseam Tendrils over Belcher. But there you go. So here we are, round 3. This time we won the die roll, which is pretty good for us if we have a good hand. We don't. We don't again. Wow, this hand. These are the hands that have been some of the worst. No mulligans. We just gotta hope to draw our decent spell and not be dead. These have been some of the worst hands I've ever seen with Belcher. Normally you never mulligan with Belcher. Blue deck. Ant. Okay, so what do I want to draw? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 mana. So Burning Wish is probably our best draw. Did he choose to shuffle? He chose not to shuffle, which is bad for us. That's a bad draw too. But now if we draw Belcher, we kill him, which is nice. This could be Sneak and Show, I guess. I don't think so. I think this is Ad Nauseam Tendrils again. Oh, no, it's still Ad Nauseam Tendrils. They play Badlands for Past in Flames. Well, we have 1,000,000 mana. That's for certain. So if we draw any action spell, we get to go off. But if we don't, we just sit here and dirtle. Oh, Reanimator. I would love nothing to draw Manamorphose into Burning Wish. Bloodghast. So this is value Reanimator, it looks like. He didn't entomb Gristlebrand or anything, so I'm not even sure if bribery is worth it. Okay, so this looks like some sort of bug list, I guess. No, it's not bug, it's... Yeah, that is an interesting entomb target, says the one random spectator. So it's blue, black, red. So it's Rub. I know it's Grixis, but come on. So we have 1,000,000 mana, and all we need to do is draw a spell. If he goes Cabal Therapy, naming Rite of Flame, I think I just concede here. Yeah, okay, you got this game. No point. No point in continuing. So we may or may not want to bring in Guttural Responses. I think I will, just for Chrome Moxes. And go ahead and submit. Belcher, you never want to mulligan. And we mulled to 5 there, which was terrible. The Shuffler has not been kind to us today. Has not been kind to us at all. Given we are in decent shape, not the best bribery. Again, bribery's one of my pet cards. It's one of my favorite cards to be able to cast, which is why it's in the sideboard. It doesn't often show up as a relevant thing. Would I like to play first? Yes, please. Would like to keep this hand. Well, we ask him if he has Force of Will, and if he has Force of Will, we lose. I think that's how we do it. Try to cast Lotus Petal. Seems like he has it. And dead. That's how you play Belcher. Seems like my opponent, in fact, did not have Force of Will. I'm still going to leave in the Guttural Responses, though. That was straightforward. this hand, 1, 2, 3, 4. Storm count is decent. If he probes plus Cabal Therapies our ritual, I'm a little bit sad. Okay, Cabal Therapy. Naming. Let's see what he names. Goblin Charbelcher. Swing and a miss. So now we go for it, I assume. Cast Land Grant. Okay, failed to find. We do that so we up our storm count. So now we cast Rite of Flame. I'm playing around days here. Lotus Petal. Desperate Ritual. And then we can't cast Guttural Response. And there's no point in using the guide. So I'm just going to empty here. Get 10 dudes. Attack with 10 dudes. See if that gets there. Yeah, and there's the concession. So yep. Not bad. So yeah, he pondered into Entomb, attacks near Probe, Entomb. Oh, and we were drawing the Burning Wish. So we could cast Burning Wish the following turn and then have Goblin Warstrike. Yeah. Feels good. Feels dirty, though. But there you go. That's Belcher. So here we are, round 4. Probably the final round. These set of videos will be a little bit on the shorter side. But that's kind of Belcher for you. Finishes kind of fast. This hand's pretty good. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, plus 2 storm count. So I don't think I'm going to mulligan this hand. We can draw all sorts of things. Oh, we're against goblins. Okay. So that's a good sign for us. If I draw a 4th mana source, I'm pretty happy. Okay, that's fantastic. So what we're going to do is we're going to Land Grant first. And see if he concedes. So we're going to go Taiga, Exile Spirit Guide, Ritual. We're going to Seething Song first. The reason we're Seething Song first is in case we draw. Okay, I think I'm going to Metamorphose again. Use my green. Add red green. Cast Rite of Flame. Cast Chromox, imprint nothing. And cast Burning Wish and cast Empty the Warrens. I.e., we are going to have more goblins than he will. Yeah, he doesn't even want to see all our goblins. And I said this matchup is incredibly in our favor. So we just keep the same main deck. They don't really have much. Like, they bring in Artifact Hate, but we need to sit here and do our own thing and make a million goblins. Yay! Wahoo! Yahee! All the fun little noises. Bum ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-dum ba 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 bum. How much do we have? I think I'm mulligan this hand. This hand seems like it's right there. We need one more mana source because I don't exactly want the Chromox Burning Wish. Okay then. So since the match has been kind of short, we're just gonna go ahead and include an extra round here. Oh, this hand seems probably good. I don't think I want to mulligan this hand. So we go Lotus Petal. Sack Lotus Petal for Tinderwall. Play a Chromox. Imprint Tinderwall. Belcher, or sorry, Seething Song, LED, Belcher. Use Crack LED, use Belcher. Hopefully die? It is possible he doesn't. No, yeah, he did. Put the LED on top, or actually since we didn't show anything. So now we just click, 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 and my opponent's dead. Woo, short matches. Makes it really simple. Okay. Game 2. Boom. Since we don't know what he's playing, we just hit submit again. It is possible he has a Force of Will deck. No mulligans. No mulligans from this. Well, he doesn't have Leyline. Ant. Looks like it is Ant. Oh, no, it could be a Life from the Loam list, actually. No, it's Ant. This is still his main phase. Fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, I didn't miscount the first time. Belcher you. Belcher. Oh, crap. Well, this happens. Not a very large percentage of time, mind you, but it does. So, we're short 2 mana sources. And LED is very good. Oh, it is Reanimator. He goes to 1. So I think I would really, really, really like to be able... It looks like it is Ant. Ant with the Reanimator package. So I think being able to... If we could pull off the bribery, it'll be fun. He is at 1, and if we do draw an LED, he is dead. Nothing of importance. Unfortunately, we drew another Belcher. These have been some of the worst draws. We still win if we draw an LED, so that's why I'm not conceding yet. My guess is we are dead because he had the Burning Wish and the Gamble. There's the Children of Corliss. There we go. Okay. So yeah, he's got this game. No point in continuing it. Okay, so hopefully I can show off the bribery line, because that's a fun one to pull off. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we don't mulligan this, and we see if it gets there. Oh, well. At least we don't fail this time. Harkle Blarkle. That is one way to win, I suppose. That is one way to win. And there's the concession. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video set. This is about as degenerate as it gets in Legacy, which for some reason when people think Legacy, they think these sort of decks. Legacy is actually far more entertaining otherwise. Only reason I built this deck is I opened up a Mox Emerald on my own channel, and then proceeded to sell it and buy Belcher to be able to start cycling through Vintage Masters packs. Thank you guys all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.
I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't already, check out some of our most popular playlists from MTG vlogs, sick gameplay videos, new product breaks, and some insane vintage openings. I upload 3 to 4 new Magic the Gathering videos every week, so if you haven't already, please take a moment to crush that subscribe button to join one of the fastest growing Magic the Gathering channels on YouTube. Talk to you later.